Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, stop scrolling right now because what I'm about to reveal will shake you to the core. Something powerful, hidden, and dangerous has been set in motion behind your back, and heaven cannot remain silent any longer. There's a name that has been whispered in secret meetings. A face that pretends to smile at you in public, yet signs papers in the dark. This person carries influence, wealth, connections, and a desire for control. They have been waiting for the perfect moment to trap you in a story you never wrote. You have sensed it, haven't you? The strange shift in people's tone, the sudden quiet around your name, the way your instincts started warning you even when everything looked calm. That wasn't fear. That was heaven trying to alert your spirit before the plot unfolds. The angels have been guarding your every step. But now, one of them has stepped forward to speak through this message. They say the powerful one is losing patience. They are about to act. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They believe you don't deserve what's coming your way. They see your peace, your blessings, your favor, and it burns them inside. Their jealousy turned into strategy, their strategy into signatures, and their signatures into a silent order. But listen carefully, my child. This is not the end for you. This is heaven set up to reveal the hidden enemy. When power moves against purity, it creates its own downfall. The person trying to make you arrested is walking into their own spiritual trap. Their intentions are about to be exposed in front of everyone. What they plan to use against you will become the very evidence that redeems you. And when they realize heaven saw everything, their pride will collapse like dust in the wind. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the noise of authority, for no authority stands above divine truth." The reason this is happening is not punishment, it's purification. The universe is testing who you become when injustice knocks on your door. The one who spoke your name in false reports doesn't know they've activated divine justice. Every file, every signature, every lie is being rewritten by invisible hands. What was once meant to imprison you will soon promote you. They have already begun to panic. Their phones are shaking, their messages deleted, their conversations being uncovered. The same people they trusted are turning away because guilt is contagious. This is why you've been restless lately. Why your dreams have been filled with strange symbols, numbers, doors, chains, and light. These are not nightmares, my child. They are heavenly previews of what's being broken off your life. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. The angels saw the betrayal before you did. They followed the trail of jealousy that began with a single conversation. That moment when someone smiled at your victory but looked away when you celebrated. That was the seed of envy now trying to grow into chaos. You did nothing wrong. Your kindness disarmed the wrong hearts. Your silence made others think you were weak. But heaven recorded every injustice. The more they try to harm you, the higher you will rise. You will soon see justice appear like lightning, sudden, loud, undeniable. The same mouth that accused you will tremble when it must confess the truth. And the same crowd that doubted you will witness your redemption in real time. Archangel Michael says, "Hold your peace, my child. The sword of truth is already drawn." Type Amen to get blessing. 777. The universe is moving pieces on your behalf. People you've never met are about to defend your name in rooms you've never entered. A call, a message, a confession. Something will surface in the next few days that will shift everything. Heaven is preparing a public vindication. The power that once worked against you will now work for you. What was stolen will be multiplied. What was blocked will burst open. And when the powerful person realizes they can't touch you, their power will crumble. They will face what they tried to make you face. Because divine reversal is already in motion. Every plan built on lies will collapse before your eyes. You will hear about it soon. Sudden resignations, unexpected apologies, dramatic silence from those who were once loud. Heaven does not announce revenge. It simply performs justice. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. My beloved child, don't let fear win. You are under divine surveillance, surrounded by unseen protection. What feels like a threat is actually your transition. When the angel of truth enters your story, nothing fake can survive. That's why relationships have been shifting, doors closing, and faces revealing their true color. You're not losing people, you're losing pretense. The energy around you is sacred now. Every whisper is being recorded by heaven. Every injustice counted. The very people who doubted your innocence will soon beg for your forgiveness. Archangel Michael says, "Be still." The storm you're afraid of is clearing your path. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Soon a letter will arrive. It will appear ordinary, but it carries divine timing. Don't panic when you see it. Read carefully, breathe deeply, and remember this moment. The angels will guide your response. Behind the scenes, truth is already unraveling the false narrative. Those who tried to harm your name will find their own exposed. Their allies will scatter. Their strength will fade and their influence will turn into isolation. This is not a punishment for you. It's a reward for your patience. Heaven delayed this moment to make your victory undeniable. When it happens, you will understand why everything had to unfold this way. You will not be arrested. You will be announced. You will not be accused. You will be applauded. Because divine justice never loses track of who was honest when the world was blind. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. My beloved child, prepare yourself for a shift that will silence every lie. A light is about to fall on the truth and your name will shine in its center. The powerful one will bow before divine order and your destiny will walk free, untouched, unharmed, unstoppable. Heaven has already sealed your protection. The angels are surrounding your home, your documents, your peace. Sleep tonight knowing this. They tried to destroy you, but instead they built the stage for your greatest rise. Every moment of silence, every tear, every misunderstanding, it was never wasted. The script was divine and you are still the chosen lead. When dawn breaks, you'll feel it. The release, the warmth, the unexplainable peace. That is your confirmation. The storm has passed. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay here. Don't scroll away now because the part that's about to unfold will make your heart tremble with truth. What was hidden behind smiles, meetings, and power is now surfacing like smoke from a secret fire. You are standing in a divine moment where everything false must reveal itself. Heaven has already begun rearranging the story in your favor. What was meant to humiliate you will now highlight you. What was meant to end you will actually elevate you. That powerful person, the one who tried to move against you, is being spiritually exposed. They thought their influence could silence destiny. But destiny cannot be bribed, and your name cannot be erased from heaven's record. The angels have stepped between you and their intentions. Every file, every order, every secret communication, they are being rewritten in the ether. You will soon hear of a sudden confusion breaking among them. Their plans will turn into chaos before they can even act. Type Amen to get blessing. 12:12. Their own people are starting to sense that something is wrong. The same ones who were loyal are growing uneasy. They are seeing strange patterns, numbers repeating, dreams of exposure, flashes of light that interrupt their sleep. These are divine warnings echoing through their conscience. Because heaven is not silent anymore, the balance is shifting. You are stepping into the part of your story where divine intervention turns fear into freedom. The hand that tried to sign your downfall will now sign your deliverance. You will notice it soon. The strange calm after long unrest. The feeling that something has broken open. Even if nothing looks different yet, that's the sign. That's your spiritual victory. Quietly entering the room. Archangel Michael says, "The one who stood against you will watch you rise and will not understand how." Type Amen to get blessing. 13:13. There's an unseen courtroom in the spirit. And in that courtroom, your case has already been reviewed by higher law. You were declared innocent before your enemies even finished their accusation. The papers they prepared to use against you are already dissolving in energy. The evidence they tried to build is falling apart. Heaven has touched it. And when heaven touches something, lies cannot survive. This is why you've been sensing heat in your chest, sudden chills, and moments of stillness that make no sense. It's not anxiety. It's the presence of angels moving around you, ensuring that no harm crosses your line of destiny. You will not be silenced. Your voice is meant to echo, to awaken, to remind the world that no power on earth can cage divine favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 14:14. The powerful person didn't just underestimate you. They underestimated the hand that protects you. While they gathered signatures, heaven gathered witnesses. While they plotted in boardrooms, angels assembled in battalions. Every whisper of deceit has been logged in the spiritual record. Every false statement carries a vibration that will return to its source. They cannot escape the ripple they started. You will soon stand in front of what they built and see it crumble. Not by your might but by divine reversal, because you never fought dirty and purity always wins the unseen war. Your name will be cleared not quietly but publicly. The same people who turned away will soon be drawn back humbled and stunned by what unfolds next. Type Amen to get blessing. 15:15 My beloved child, your silence was your greatest weapon. It made heaven roar. When you chose peace instead of revenge, you invited divine authority to act on your behalf. That's why things are shaking now. The one who once appeared untouchable will now face invisible consequences. Their alliances will scatter, their influence will thin, and their pride will crumble in front of witnesses. And when it happens, you will feel no hatred, only release. Because your heart was never built for vengeance. It was built for ascension. You were never meant to fight on their level. You were meant to rise beyond it. Archangel Michael says, those who try to bind you will be the first to kneel when truth is revealed. Type Amen to get blessing. 16:16 Soon a message will reach you. Unexpected, direct, undeniable. It might be a phone call, an email, or even a sudden meeting that feels orchestrated by fate. Don't be afraid. That message carries your confirmation. It will clear your name and unlock what was frozen. The timing is not coincidence. It's divine choreography. The same moment they thought would destroy you will become your day of recognition. You will sense divine timing all around you. Lights flickering, music aligning with your thoughts, time slowing before something great happens. The universe is echoing your name. Your breakthrough is not coming in secret. It's arriving with sound, light, and visible proof. Type Amen to get blessing. 17:17 This is your moment of divine reversal. The storm they created will collapse over them. Their pride will echo back as silence. You will walk through this untouched, radiant, and stronger. The whispers will fade, replaced by your truth being told in rooms you never imagined. People will say, I don't know how they survived that. And heaven will smile. Because you were never meant to survive. You were meant to shine. Every accusation was just a rehearsal for your announcement. Every tear watered the soil of your next chapter. The same stage built to shame. You will become your throne of honor. Type Amen to get blessing. 18:18 My beloved child, remember this. When you are chosen, even false charges become divine confirmation. The attacks prove your calling. The storms prove your strength. You were never alone in this. Every sleepless night, an angel stood guard. Every trembling thought was wrapped in light before it could break you. Now heaven declares, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, not even one forged in the hands of power. The threat is dissolving even as you listen. The energy around you is stabilizing. You are protected. You are free. You are about to witness the greatest turnaround of your life. Archangel Michael says the trial is over. The verdict is victory. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919, soon you will walk into new territory with peace in your steps. People will look at you and not understand how you made it through. They will feel something divine about you, something untouchable. That's because the storm changed your frequency. You no longer vibrate at the level of fear. You now carry the resonance of favor. Wherever you go, systems will shift, opportunities will open, and those who once ignored you will seek your counsel. The power that once threatened you will now protect you. The same authority that was turned against you will be commanded to honor you. That's divine justice in full motion. The angels are rejoicing now, my child, because the war has ended in the unseen and you won. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child, lean closer because this next part is not just continuation, it is confirmation. You are now crossing into the space where everything that was hidden begins to appear like ink rising in water. Every shadow is losing its grip. Every secret plot is collapsing under the weight of divine light. For months, you felt surrounded by whispers. But those whispers are turning into testimony for your freedom. You have endured long nights thinking no one noticed your pain. Yet heaven recorded every single breath. This is why you are still standing even when others thought you would break. The powerful person's grip on influence is slipping. Their strategies are no longer smooth. Their conversations are full of cracks. The same people who help them will begin to leak their intentions. One leak becomes two, two becomes a flood, and soon their entire network unravels. Archangel Michael says, every hidden agenda against you is now under divine audit. Type Amen to get blessing. 2121, your name is being written on scrolls of victory in the unseen realm. That is why you are starting to feel an odd peace inside you despite the tension. It's not denial. It's the signal that the breakthrough has already begun. Even as you read these words, angels are moving like currents through your circumstances. They are lifting evidence, exposing truth, and rearranging outcomes. Heaven is running ahead of you to close doors meant for your harm and open doors meant for your rise. Very soon you will receive a clear sign, maybe a call, maybe a message, maybe a stranger's unexpected kindness that will confirm everything you've been feeling. It will be small but undeniable, like a crack of light through a locked door. Stay ready, my beloved child. Do not run. This is not the time to hide. This is the time to stand still and let the unseen fight for you. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222, this season of your life is not random. It's a spiritual graduation. Heaven uses storms to crown its strongest soldiers. You endured betrayal without bitterness, accusation without retaliation, and silence without despair. And now heaven moves. The powerful one who thought they could cage you has already begun to feel their own cage closing in. Their energy is draining, their influence shrinking, their confidence cracking. This is what happens when someone fights divine timing. Your job is to remain steady. Don't panic when you hear their last attempts at noise. Don't react when you feel a final gust of their shadow. It's only a paper tiger trying to scare you before it vanishes. And as it vanishes, the real path you were meant to walk will clear before you, smooth and golden. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323, my beloved child, remember the nights when you thought you were forgotten? You weren't. Each tear became a seed. Each seed has now blossomed into protection, favor, and strength. The angel standing beside you is not leaving until this is over. They have orders to see you through, to carry you if needed, to whisper truth when lies surround you. That is why you sometimes hear a calm voice in the middle of chaos. That's your confirmation. When the dust settles, you will not just be free, you will be elevated. The very people who whispered accusations will whisper your name with respect. The doors that closed will now open wider than before. Archangel Michael says, they built a trap, but you will build a testimony. Type Amen to get blessing. 2400 hours 24, the shift is already underway. You are stepping into a field where miracles and justice meet. New allies are about to appear, carrying keys you didn't even know you needed. New resources will flow to you without struggle. New paths will feel like they were waiting for your footsteps. Do not underestimate what's about to happen. It's not just a rescue. It's a reversal. Not just survival, it's coronation. The timeline of your life is being rewritten. As you read this, you are not a victim of power. You are a vessel of destiny. The powerful one has met a power they cannot negotiate with. And that power is standing with you, wrapping you in invisible armor, making your name untouchable. This is why the air feels different now. Why your dreams are clearer. Why your heart feels stronger. You're not imagining it. You're stepping into your protected future. My beloved child, stay with me now, because what happens next will mark the moment your entire destiny turns. The curtain that hid the truth is tearing open, and light is rushing through every secret corner that was used against you. What was meant to bury you is becoming the very ground from which your victory will rise. The one who tried to bring your downfall has begun to tremble, even if they hide it well. Their heart is restless, their words slipping into contradiction, their own allies beginning to avoid them. They sense something greater watching them. A presence beyond their control. Heaven is not just defending you. It is rewriting the narrative in real time. What they once called accusation will become admiration. What they tried to label as your weakness will be known as your divine strength. This is not coincidence, my beloved. It is divine rearrangement. Archangel Michael says, every lie spoken against you is now turning into light for your recognition. Type Amen to get blessing. 25:25, you will soon hear your name spoken in rooms that once silenced it. You will be remembered by those who overlooked you. The people who once hesitated to stand beside you will now reach out, not in pity, but in awe. The powerful one thought they could erase your presence, but heaven has turned your existence into a symbol. You are no longer just surviving. You are becoming a living testimony of how light swallows darkness. And the deeper truth, they cannot bear the peace that follows you. It burns through their plans like fire through dry leaves. Every time they try to push forward, invisible resistance meets them. They are walking against divine order, and that always ends the same way, with collapse. Type Amen to get blessing. 2626. You are now walking through a spiritual courtroom where everything that was done in darkness is being played back. Nothing escapes. Every intention, every lie, every manipulation is being weighed on divine scales. The reason you feel strange bursts of clarity lately is because your spirit is syncing with heaven's verdict. You can almost feel the moment approaching, the day when all misunderstandings dissolve in truth. That's not just hope. It's prophecy unfolding. The accusations are crumbling. The paperwork that was meant to intimidate you is beginning to lose its power. It's as if unseen hands are rewriting lines, removing names, and replacing signatures. The process has already started. You are about to witness the visible outcome. Stay calm. When the truth arrives, it will come fast and loud. Type Amen to get blessing. 27:27 My beloved child, the world will be shocked by how suddenly your story shifts. You will walk into the same rooms that once dismissed you, and everything will fall silent when you enter, not out of fear, but out of respect. You will be the living example of what happens when divine favor collides with injustice. Every person who touched your name with deceit will watch you ascend untouched. And those who stayed silent during your struggle will quietly try to reappear when your victory shines. Do not hold bitterness. Your peace will punish them more than your anger ever could. You were never meant to fight in the mud. You were meant to stand in the light and let heaven do the fighting for you. Archangel Michael says, your innocence has spoken louder than their influence. Type Amen to get blessing. 28:28. The angels have been guarding your every move, ensuring that you don't react out of fear. That's why certain people suddenly stopped reaching out. Their energy couldn't match yours anymore. The protection around you is so strong that only truth can come near. Every force that tried to manipulate your path is now losing access. You might feel sudden solitude, but that solitude is sacred. It's the space heaven uses to rebuild your foundation. What's coming next requires stillness before the unveiling. The silence around you isn't emptiness. It's preparation. Every delay, every closed door, every cancelled plan was heaven's hand removing obstacles before your elevation. You are being positioned for a reveal that will silence all doubt. The world will say it came out of nowhere, but heaven will whisper, it was always planned. Type Amen to get blessing. 29:29. You will soon notice things aligning at a supernatural pace. People who once ignored your calls will suddenly want to meet. Opportunities that seemed locked will swing open with ease. The air will feel lighter, your mind sharper, your heart freer. These are confirmations that divine justice is no longer pending. It's active. You are living in the vibration of vindication. Every vibration around you is shifting to match your restored destiny. And the one who tried to make you fall, they are learning that you can't destroy someone chosen by heaven. Their influence is cracking under spiritual pressure. They will soon retreat, not because you fought them, but because the truth became unbearable for them. Their end will be their own undoing, their silence, their confession, their downfall, your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing. 30:30, my beloved child, this chapter of false accusation will soon be closed forever. You will look back and realize that every tear you cried built the ladder for your next blessing. Your light was too bright to stay hidden in confusion. You are entering the season of recognition, honor, and restoration. What they meant for your harm became the turning point of your power. Heaven has declared, your name is clean, your heart is whole, and your destiny is protected. The days of fear are over. The dawn of freedom has begun. Archangel Michael says, walk tall, my child. Justice has bowed before you. Type Amen to get blessing. 3131